Hi, I'm Dean Argent, a university qualified mechanical engineer. I'm a licensed motor dealer and the owner of usedvehiclesales.bigviciouscar.com.au. And in this video, I'm going to take you on a walkthrough of this 2009 model Toyota Landcruiser Prado 4x4 manual 3-litre diesel that I have for sale right here on my yard. She has 8 seats, it has 3 litres, it has 6 gears, and that's all. Let's go for a walk around. I'll show you everything that comes with it. So when I choose these cars, what I like to do, stand here in this corner and I'll tell you a bunch of things I can see. See straight down the sides there, what I'm doing, looking for dents and stuff. Now with these, they have these plastic flares here which keeps the stone dents and stuff off, but there's no dents in the door, which means it's been like kept away from other cars in car parks and stuff. I like to look across the front for stone dents, and there has been the odd one, like there's one, and there's one. So it does have a few stone dents. Get back here, you can't even bloody see them, but they are there. And the same down here, have a look, and then there's no dents. So that's a really good indicator to me about how the car's been cared for. Now, as we come down the side here, I want to show you something. See how those tyres are wearing evenly across the surfaces? Oh, I like that. It paints a good picture about the car, and so does that. See how they're Mickey Thompsons? Them and Coopers are about the most expensive tyres because apparently they last forever or something. So when I see all those combinations of things on the cars, then I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'm interested. I want to go a step further. Then when I look ahead and see this, it's got a dash mat. Yeah, yip yar, it's a dash mat. But I tell you what, people don't put dash mats in their car if they don't care about their car. So straight away, it's now ticked all the prerequisite boxes of, hey, has this thing been cared for? You betcha. Let's keep walking around, I'll show you. So it comes with the alloy wheels, got the side steps, got the tinted windows so you can video bomb yourself while you're videoing. But the back windows are darker than the front. That's some legal requirement. I see that on a lot of the cars actually. It's the D4D, which if I show you over here, I had a bloke ask me about this today. What type of motor has she got? It's got a 1KD. There you go. It's got the 1KD. Apparently that's the good one. I don't know. I just know that the car's good, starts, runs, does everything like it's meant to. It's got the chrome mirrors, and if you look there, I can see a bit of the chrome peeling off, probably because my guys clean the shit out of it. Who knows? But there is a little bit of chrome peeling off there. Let's have a look inside. You can see it comes with all the power windows, and they're all auto windows, which is cool, central locking. Down under here, it's got the idle up, which is cool if you're parked out in the paddock and you need to just let it idle, but bump it up. You can do that. It is the 6-speed manual, and let's have a look inside here. So if I get this all cranking, you can see here from the steering wheel you can control the radio volume there, and you can change the stations here. It's got the cruise control, which is an awesome thing, and got the 226. So if I start her up, now what you want to look for is make sure all those lights go out, and give her a sec or two, and there they go, all the lights go out. So have a look here in this radio. It's got the AUX in, which is cool, but this one here, so it's got the phone and the no phone. So if you hit the phone button, it's just telling you that there's no phone connected. See that? So I reckon it probably connects to the phone somehow. I'm not sure if it's via that or by Bluetooth, but it does, by the looks of this, connect to the phone, and then you can hang up from there, put the radio back on. It does have the 6-disc CD player, and the outside temperature and all that stuff up there. Rear demisters here. Now what I really like about this here is that it has the fight stopper. What's that? Well, if it's the way it works at my place, the missus, she turns it up to like 28. I turn the bastard down to like 16, then or cold, then there's no arguments. But if I've got it on cold and she's got it on hot, I'm whinging. If it's the other way around, she's whinging. So it's good for stopping fights, I'm telling you. It works a treat. So comes with, got a copy big budgie 10.4 rubber ducky. Now that thing seems to work pretty well. I can hear it going in the background from time to time. But if you look up there, it's got 2 aerials, and you can see, I'm not pointing at those other cars there, I'm just showing you the aerials, that one seems to be broken off, and that one's broken off a bit up the top. So maybe if you replace the aerials, should be all good, I don't know for sure. But I can hear it working, and it does do what it's meant to do. Well, that's a good look around through there. Have a look at the condition of the seats. Just good. While we're here, might as well look at these books. So it's been an out west car, that's for sure. She was purchased from Ross Tate something. You can see, you follow through the service history here, and you can see all the servicings that have been done. And another one there, and there, and there, and then there, and there, and there. Now, one question about the timing belt under the bonnet. There is a thing that says the timing belt was done at the 150 mark. So, yes, the timing belt has been complete. It was probably done. See that? It was out in Roma, out west Queensland somewhere. And it had a bit of red mud under her. So I reckon that's a pretty fairly accurate kind of thing of where it's been located, if you get what I'm saying. So there's service history right up to there. Now we've just serviced it when it come through. So there's all the logbooks, complete service history, all that sort of stuff. Let's keep walking along. Central locking works. Have a look at the driver's seats in as new condition. There's a fresh mud footprint we put there when we're cleaning it because we're on dirt. So let's have a look in here. You can see I've already pre-positioned that seat in the up position, but what you can do is you just tug on that and whang, up she goes. So you can do it like that so the kids can climb in and out of those back seats, which at the minute are up on the wall, but you just drop them down from there. They drop down and you got yourself some back seats. Otherwise, she's a pretty big shag and wagon, or whatever you want to use it for. So you just have to line that red thing up there when you push it down. And boom, down she goes. That's where you put the kiddie seats. So if you've got kids in here, then you would latch them in there and there, which is good because when they go across the middle of the back, well, then they get in the way and stuff. Got the air conditioner control back in here. That is an awesome feature because the kids can control it without whinging about it being hot or cold. They can just fix it themselves. And then there's the vents up there. So in all seriousness, these ones with the aircon controls in the back is a really cool feature. Once you get used to it, it's like, yep, I want it back. So it is the GXL, gloriously extra luxurious. That's my story anyway. It does have the shin buster here somewhere. Does have a tow bar in the tongue thing because I saw it before. Maybe when they were cleaning it, they left it off. But it's the Toyota tongue like that in the flat plug. And you can have a look in there. There's the condition of the back. The seats up there. 8-seater, and that's the centre seat belt that comes down because there's 3 seats across the back. So there's a look at it from the back. She's got the deflector up there. I think the idea of those, this fella here, is to keep the dust off the back windscreen. I don't reckon they work, but anyway, it's there. So keep going around. You can see what we've got here. Have a look in this side. I'll pop this seat down so you can see the condition of the seats. And all in all, it's looking the goods. So a few little marks and bobs around it, but hey, you know, if you're going to be buying a new one of these, it's going to be 3 times this price, if not more. And so it's a heck of a lot of car for the price you see it advertised at. So when the cars come into our yard, there's 3 levels of tests that we do on them. Road test, yard test, and a mechanical inspection. This one's been through them all perfectly. So it's been through all those. I don't want to trip over the dog, but I do want to stand here where you can see the car while I'm yapping at you. So as you can see here, like, we are on dirt. That is the security department. We are a bit off the main road. You can see there's the main road out there. The gate's normally locked because our yard is by appointment. And so we're not that normal yard where you have like concrete and flags and salesmen ready to pounce on you and all that shit. We don't have that stuff. This is our holding yard, and that is our mechanical facility in that higher area there, that raised roof. So I put the money back into the cars rather than all that fancy shit that frankly you probably don't care about, because I don't. So if you're looking for all the concrete and stuff, it ain't here. So, but what we do is we prepare the cars up to a quality that's a lot higher than you're going to get elsewhere. So if you have a look at our Facebook reviews, you'll see what I'm telling you is genuine. You don't have to believe me. You don't know me. I don't know you. I could be telling anything. But go and have a look at our Facebook reviews. There is a link here down below. You'll see it down there. And go and click on it and you'll see. We have cars go all the way up to Cairns and all the way out to Toowoomba and miles away. People don't write good reviews if you don't provide good cars. And so I genuinely am proud of the level of standard that the cars leave at here at. And if they don't leave here at my level, they go off to an auction. So that's why you don't buy cars from auctions, because that's where blokes like me dump our shit. So this one's been through the mechanical, passed everything, and the car is in great shape. So that's my sales pitch. You still with me? Let me tell you what comes with it for the price you see it advertised for. And the friggin' dog is sitting right where I like to stand when I'm videoing them. So so firstly it comes with 6 months Queensland rego, all your stamp duties, transfer fees, all that and that. For this car here, you're probably talking about an extra $1,500 worth of value. So just in that alone, let alone the rest of the stuff I'm about to tell you. So we are a large dealer with Queensland Transport. What that means is we have number plates on site. So we got to do sign a few forms, pay the thing, we put in the money, put in the plates, wave goodbye, you're done. You don't have to go to Queensland Transport because we do it all for you. So that's the rego, stamp duty, all that, transfer fees. It's the drive away price. Now the car comes with a Queensland government certified roadworthy certificate. The car is being freshly serviced. So when we do all our mechanical checks and inspections on them, we service the vehicle as well, and that way we can meet that baseline. The car's been serviced, so you won't have any scheduled maintenance to do for 10,000 Ks or 6 months. It comes with guaranteed no money owing, guaranteed never written off, guaranteed not stolen, and I'll show you all that on the paperwork when you come on down. Comes with our safety and reliability guarantee if we're offering it, and ask me about that, I'll tell you how that works at the time. And what else? If you need help with your finance, there is a link up the top of the page that says no deposit finance. You can click on that, put in your details, and our finance fella, he'll come back and give you a quote on how much it'll cost you per week to drive away in this fine automobile. If you want to come down and pay cash, you can do that. I'd rather you didn't. It doesn't make the price any cheaper. I'd rather an internet transfer or bring a check, bank check or something like that. But however you want to do it, that's just fine. We can handle that. We do have cards facility on site, which means you can pay with a card, but most people don't have limits on their card to pay this amount. So if you're planning on paying for it with your card, please check with your bank that you can actually do it, that they don't block it from the limit. And I think that's all. That's it. I'm Dean Argent. If it interests you, jump on it. I've priced the car incredibly cheap. You'll agree. Have a look around. You'll see that the diesels, particularly with these kilometres and particularly of this year model, under 20 grand. You're kidding me? This car should be priced a lot higher than it is, especially because you got all those extras with it. If you want it, dive on it, and if you don't, hope you enjoyed watching this video. And if that one doesn't work for you, I've got a couple of others here at the moment. Got a blue one over there and a silver one. Just ask us about those, and if this one's too much for you or whatever, maybe they'll work. They're a bit cheaper. Thanks for watching this video, and I look forward to meeting you. Bye now.